Someone's put a hit on him.
What the?
Hey y'all beautiful people, welcome back to our channel. It is I, Mrs. Mod, and of course I got Mod with me. Y'all, we just hit the local theater for our unseen movie of the week, and whew, today we're going to be diving into Fight or Flight. And let me tell y'all, once that plane hit 30,000 feet, things went off the rails fast. Now, I walked into this with low expectations, had really no clue what we're about to watch, and I gotta admit, I wasn't mad at it, okay? Josh Hartnett, he brought it. Last time I saw him was in the movie Trap, and, I wasn't really vibing with that movie. But here, he delivered, okay? Big time. The action was intense, like full on. I mean, I had to cover my eyes and squeeze my knees, okay? Block my ears too, because it was that intense. Now, this one is directed by James Madigan, who, fun fact, this is actually his directorial debut. Most of his past work, it was secondary director stuff, but here, yeah, he came out swinging.
Now, the general story, it does take a back seat here. It's more of the suspense and that non-stop action type movie. We're here in the Inception, Leo DiCaprio type situation.
If I get on this plane and you don't honor our agreement, when we land, I go to jail for the rest of my life.
Hartnett's trying to get back to the US, and he plays this character, Lucas Reyes. The Secret Service ropes him in for this last job. We do get a little bit of the backstory behind it, but again, that's not what we're here on the forefront. So he's escorting a high-profile criminal from Bangkok all the way to San Francisco. They, want to insinuate this long flight, but as soon as they get on the flight, it's a packed full of people who want them actually both dead. And I mean, honestly, what possibly could go wrong at this point? But honestly, here, it's more than just A captures B and then they fight C, D, and E. There's an actual mystery, and it's like, who can we really trust on this flight? Every reveal ramps up the chaos another level, and I swear, it feels like you're playing a video game character and you're learning about his backstory. The music, the vibe, there is some of that shaky cam, but it's more like quick cutscenes. It leans hard into that mid to late 2000s action aesthetic, but I'm here all for that. And yeah, the dialogue, it's heavy on the swears. I mean, but it wants to set that tone. It does it very early. The acting hits dramatic highs, even maybe when it shouldn't be. And the sense of urgency lacks, like, again, we're on a plane. Shouldn't we be panicking just a little bit more? But again, you're in here for the ride. If you just go ahead and just ride that wave, it knows what it is, and that's the magic behind it.
Also, y'all, let's not skip over, sorry if I butcher this, Charithra Chandran. Yes, if y'all know who I'm talking about, she's from Bridgerton, and if I'm not mistaken, it's season 2. Yes, that's her. But seeing her in this high-octane action setting, I was impressed. I wasn't mad, okay? She handled it. Now, there were a few unnecessary scenes, sure, and they could have possibly trimmed this maybe 10 to 15 minutes, but clocking in at under 2 hours, that pacing worked. It moved fast, blink, and you'll definitely miss something kind of fast.
The movie knows what it's selling, and that's something I always appreciate. The fights, the chaos, the kills, it checks all those boxes. There's only so much you could do inside of a plane, and they honestly used every inch of it. Major bullet train energy, probably, honestly, one of the bloodiest action movies that we've seen of the year. But here's the key, midway through the second act, it's crystal clear. You're not supposed to take this serious. This isn't Trap, where we're not trying to go after an Oscar buzz, but this is pure popcorn chaos. And I mean, we even got...
Grab his dick and twist it!
Oh my god, dude, this is an MMA fight, dude! And I mean, nonetheless, the director's trying to tell us like where we should be at a mindset with this one. Every act, they did try to keep upstaging themselves as they move forward. When we did get to the ending, I'll just say this. The studio clearly told someone they possibly have sequel potential. I don't know who, but they did tell someone at the studio, and because the wrap-up just took a sharp left turn, and some may even call it underwhelming, but it did affect the plot point as a whole. But at that point of the movie, it was like, we didn't even matter, just how does this end? We were already strapped in for the ride, and side note, I sat by an older woman and she was clearly there by herself and she was dying laughing almost the entire time. So it's a vibe. It's a solid B minus action flick, and it's not perfect, but I believe you can find the charm within it.
Overall, y'all, the concept, it's solid. Now, is it groundbreaking? Probably not, but it never really felt heavy, and I think that's the point. The humor, it cuts through the intensity just enough that it keeps the vibe light, even when people are getting stabbed with random airplane parts. Now, can I recommend it to everyone? Probably not. But if you want a fun, bloody, no rules, action thrill ride, it's definitely worth a peek. But what y'all really came here for? Now, after further discussion, what do we officially give Fight or Flight? Check the pulse.
EMP? Electromagnetic pulse?
Now it's your turn. Have you seen Fight or Flight? What would you do if you were caught in the middle of a bounty hunt on a plane? Let us know in the comments below. We always love hearing from you guys. And as always, tell someone you love them. We love y'all. God bless y'all. And let us go to the movies for you.
Bye.